go ahead and go live so I can do this recap for you. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys, hello. This is Tanisha, aka Cherie Monroe, just coming to you all because I wanted to come to you and do my recap. So let me see if I can fix this real quick. I'm gonna bring it closer. Close. I'm bringing it closer, y'all. Give me a quick second. Okay. Okay, so I'm good now and I can see you guys and stuff. So this is my week 1 for the nails recap, and I just wanted to come to you guys and let you guys know how my week was. So Monday we started nails. We've done like some science and things of that nature. Those words are a little bit more difficult to learn than the past modules that I've done for like skincare and hair cutting. So this would be the 3rd module for me. Those words are a little bit more difficult because they're really long, and then it's really easy to kind of mix them up. So I'm gonna have to like study a little bit more than usual. Usually I don't study outside of class because Miss Johnny kind of drills it in our head for us to be able to get it and take the test and stuff like that. But there are like key words or whatever in the words. Like I think, well, the way Miss Johnny helps you like remember or whatever, something for like bitten nails is like Ani something, but it's got the word hag in it, so you can kind of break them down and like remember or whatever. So I like the way that she teaches us. I'm just gonna have to study a little bit more. Right now I'm on my way to get my tires fixed and changed and stuff like that so I can get my car together. I have been having car trouble for a couple weeks now actually, so I'm finally getting everything back to the way that it's supposed to be. Really glad about that. But yesterday we had a special guest. And it wasn't about nails at all. This lady's name, her name is Kelly, and she's a manager at Great Clips. So her and her receptionist, they came and she kind of showed us her way of doing a fade, and it was really, really interesting because usually you're used to a lot of people doing fades like all one way or whatever. So she had a different way to show us, and it really worked out, and it was really awesome. So that's another contact under my belt so that I can go there to her store and shadow and be able to just get all the tips that I need. So when I do get my license, I'm just able to just hit the ground running, and I have all this practice and things of that nature. So I was looking at my son's hair, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and fade him. I need him to grow out just a little more or whatever, but his next haircut, I believe I'm going to go ahead and attempt to fade. So pray for me, y'all. Now back to nails. After she left, we were able to go ahead and start like doing the acrylic and stuff like that. So it's really interesting, really, really interesting. For our module, to pass the nail module, we have to have 100 nails. So I did Sharita's fingers or whatever, and I did all 5 of her nails, and we put tape on them so that when I was done, she'd be able to remove them easily and I could keep those nails. So I have 95 more to go for acrylics and things of that nature. We're going to be learning silk wraps. We're going to be learning a pedicure. We learned a manicure, and we did that the first day, well no, the second day this week of nails. So again, it's just really interesting to just be able to dive into like what it is that you're actually trying to do, what your field is, what your trade is, and things of that nature. We still have to do the science, but it's so much better when you can do something hands-on and you appreciate it and you're like literally perfecting your craft. So I'm no longer nervous to try new things. I think that's absolutely wonderful. I'm really, really happy about that. And I'm just excited because literally I'm constantly doing things that I didn't think I would be able to do or didn't think that I was capable of, and I'm just here for it all, y'all. I swear I am. So I did my first set of acrylic nails yesterday, and I just really just want to practice. And it was with no drill. It was with no drill. So I was, oh, that's dope. So the way that we did it was, okay. So I believe back 1 year now. I lost a little bit of a connection. I want to put like the acrylic on and then go ahead and buff and file and all of that from there. And they have the drills. So I'm guessing it's easier for them that way. But the way that Miss Johnny taught us, which is much more simpler to me, is if you put the tip on and you go ahead, you cut your nail down or the tip down to the length that you want it. And then you can go ahead and file, pretty much file and shape your nail from there before you put the acrylic on. Once you put the acrylic on, then at that point in time, your nail should basically be just about done. And then you can just file or buff as little as needed, which makes so much more sense to me. So at this point in time, I'm just trying to get down, putting enough of the retention on the brush and putting enough of, the acrylic on my brush to get it wet, to get a nice size ball so that it can go on the nail and I can go ahead and like pat it down very easily. Because what I found out yesterday is that you're not supposed to, if you get a good enough ball, then it'll form itself and you're literally just patting it into place or whatever. So that's what I have to perfect and make sure it's not thick or stick or thick or bumpy or anything like that. So it's really exciting and it's really just awesome to be able to do all these things. I can clearly see that, I want to be able to start my own business and work for myself one day. I'm tired of working for people. I'm tired of, doing the whole hourly. Again, I want to have the time to make sure that I take care of my children the way that they need to be taken care of, give them the time that they need, and make my own hours so that I can be my own boss, So again, I'm out here trying to make these moves. I went ahead and went through my jewelry bag, you guys, and just put some sets together, and I'll be able to do some more vendor events and things of that nature that's coming up. Like when I say that I am on the grind and I just don't have time for negativity or anything like that, I'm just ready to just step into a new season and ready to just get it all going. So that's basically a couple things that I've been doing this week. I appreciate you guys for being patient with me. I appreciate all of that. I love you so much and nothing goes unnoticed. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I am driving and I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to the road, which I've been doing. I'm awesome. But I love y'all, and I'll be back on here in a few, just with some more tutorials and some more random things or whatever. So y'all have a good one, and I love y'all all. Peace.